there's no denying there's a lot of good metal coming from the Midlands in England. Left for Red are one such band. They've been causing a ruckus on the scene for some time now. Might surprise people who are going to pick up this album. They've been around for 10 years. In fact, this year they're celebrating 10 years with the release of their brand new album Human Complex out on April 6, 2019. Human Complex is a play on words of the phrase God Complex. The concept that the band wanted to explore was human psyche, with a focus on why people can be so arrogant and careless with their actions and the effects they have on themselves and others. Each song concentrates on an emotion, decision, or belief such as love, hate, jealousy, and regret. It also highlights the effects that mental health can have on the human brain's ability to make an informed choice. Buzzword right now within the scene, great that everyone's talking about it, so it's great to hear an album and a band like this, opening up about it. We already had a taster of this album with the single Tame the Tide. It's actually been out for a while. We loved it, so you can go check out a written review of that song, as well as the album review. That's actually out on the site now as well. And we kind of made a claim during that review that if the album was even half as good as that song, we'd be looking at an Album of the Year contender. So the question comes up, is Human Complex an Album of the Year contender? It begins strongly with the groove of Dance with Misery, an apt title as it has a rhythm about it that sounds like a slow dance at a macabre ball. Whereas Switchblade Romance is all about speed with Spitfire vocals. The guitar groove is dirty and thick, but a cleaner chorus breaks that apart somewhat. Catchy as hell. Switchblade Romance, arguably the best track on the album. Slaves to Causality and Leech comes next with a similar formula, in that the former is a slower and more mellow number, and the latter has pace and much deeper, groovier riffs. Whereas catchy choruses seem to be a Left for Red staple, with Leech to add some extra meat to the bones with really chuggy guitars and roaring vocal segment. These flashes of intense heaviness are always great and have serious impact because they're spread out, turning a track like Hand of God from a good headbanger into a great headbanger. Not as though the more mellow tracks are lacking either though, as The Storm and the wonderful finale of Sunrise Brings Serenity shows. A really chilled out finish that leaves a really good feeling, positive vibes, Something that the whole album does overall too, I think, It's a positive, although the message is not necessarily, or at least the themes behind it are necessarily positive, it does make you feel good, kind of walk tour album. Left for Red have created a pretty special and significant album here. It's a fantastic mix of heavy groove, hard-hitting metal, soft melodic highs, lows, and feel-good moments, as we previously said. And yes, so the answer is, it is an Album of the Year contender. It's out on April 6, 2019. Make sure you check it out and tell us what you think in the comments below.